Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Romany and if you're new here, hello and welcome. Today we are doing something that is, oh my god, so stressful, so crazy, even for me. Today I am going to be DMing famous YouTubers to pick my makeup. I'm pretty sure that no one is going to reply. These people are so busy and must have some ridiculous amount of DMs that they receive on the daily basis. If no one replies, makes my video easy. Won't be doing any makeup that day. The video is of course inspired by NikkieTutorials. She recently, a couple of weeks ago, put out a video and it was DMing celebrities to pick my makeup. I am, of course, obviously going to DM NikkieTutorials. It's only fair. She inspired the video, so she will be receiving a DM from yours truly. I have given them a week, 1 week to reply, and I will see you all in a week. Welcome back. It is 1 week later and we have DM'd famous YouTubers to pick my makeup. Okay, I thought I would throw on a little bit of jewellery. I very rarely wear jewellery. I haven't worn jewellery for ages. I don't know why. There's a lot of things I haven't done for quite a long time. Like dyed my hair and got rid of my greys and plucked my eyebrows. This quarantine malarkey has done everyone in, I think. So if you are curious of who DM'd me and who did not, then please don't forget to first hit that subscribe button, give it a little tickle, and we can technically then be friends, and also follow me on Instagram as well. I DM'd everyone on Instagram, and as I said previously, I do not expect them to message me back. I didn't expect anyone to at all. I was pleasantly surprised. I will of course leave everyone's link below. Not that you probably don't need that, because you probably know who they are, but just in case one of them has slipped through and you've not heard of them, not seen them, or not thought it was your cup of tea, well, they are, just to let you know that. The very first person that I messaged was obviously NikkieTutorials. Nikki. That was obviously because the video was inspired by Nikki. I asked her what primer I should use, because she's always going on about not to prime is a crime. However, she is going to make me commit that crime, as she did not message me back. So I am just going to quickly go in with a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury, because I really don't think I can do my makeup without Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Flawless Filter for a Superstar Youth Glow, and I have seen people spread this over their face. I am not a spread it over my face kind of girl. Not that anyway. Stop it. Behave, people are watching. So I just like to add that where I would highlight. I just think it gives that tiny little bit of coverage, and it also gives a teeny tiny glow, and it's beautiful. Let's go through the ones that didn't reply. Okay, just that sounds horrible and I don't want to be horrible. So NikkieTutorials, Genevieve, Nicol Concilio, Laura Lee, Robert Welsh, Raw Beauty Kristi, Shannon XO, Mykie from Glam and Gore. I think that is it. Those are the ones that didn't reply. I did message a couple of people the same things, so hopefully in the hope that I would get a full face. That did not quite work out. I didn't have anyone reply to me for foundation. Instead, I did have the queen, the absolute freaking pinnacle of amazingness, Bailey Sarian. Bailey Sarian, I messaged to pick my concealer because if you watch her, you know how much she loves her concealer. She loves that stuff. Okay, and obviously if you haven't seen her murder mystery Mondays, she talks about true crimes, she talks about serial killers and all things like that we all love. She talks about that while doing her makeup. God knows how she can remember all of that stuff and do her makeup at the same time. I will never know. Never know. So freaking hands down to you, my love. But she loves her concealer and she picked the Maybelline Instant anti-age eraser, and I am using the colour Nude. So I'm just going to pop this, and because we don't have a foundation, I am going to use this beast kind of as a foundation. So I'm going to lap that all over my face. I love it. I hate how dirty it gets. I hate that. Hate it. And then we're just going to blend that with a sponge. I used to literally be obsessed with serial killers when I was young. That sounds disturbing, I know. But I was. I loved serial killers. I think they're fascinating. Not love them like loved them, but I think they're fascinating. Why? I don't understand. Ow, this ear is hurting. I don't understand how a person can do that to another person. Friggin' crazy. Absolutely crazy. Thank you, Bailey Sarian, for my base. Oh. I messaged Jeffree Star to pick my face powder. Shockingly enough, he did not reply. So we don't have the face powder. I'm quite tempted to do a face powder anyway. So I'm just going to quickly set a couple of parts of my face with the Too Faced Born This Way powder. I am literally just setting my under eyes, my smile lines, dabbing that over my nose because it always comes off my nose, and a little bit on my forehead. Oh god, roll on being able to get Botox again. My poor forehead. I'm going to set my eyelids, just there's hardly anything on there. Okay, so the loveliest person I text to pick my eyeshadows was the one and only Angela Bright. If you don't know Angela Bright, she does the most amazing eye looks, and these eye looks are beautiful. They're always so creative, but most of all, and I think it's important, they're not scary looking. A lovely wearable eye look, that in my opinion anyway. I hope she doesn't find that rude. She picked the 39A palette from Morphe. So this is the palette. I haven't really used it that much, mainly because they're very dark shades. I've used it a few times, but it's not something that I reach for I don't know what I'm going to do today. I should have maybe planned. We are going to zoom you in, and I think the first colour I'm going to go in with is Create. Shade Create. I am going to pop in the inner and outer corner. So I'm not winging it out, I'm just going to keep it as a round. And I'm taking that colour up past my crease. So once we have our pinky purpley shade down, we're then going to go in with a pencil brush. I'm next going to go in with this one here called Passion, and that is going to just deepen, and then that one as well, deepening it up. Right, and in the middle we are going to go in with this shade here, which is called Snatched. Put that on my finger and then just a little bit of fallout there. I did actually consider going on and recreating one of Angela Bright's looks that she's done with this palette, but I thought I'd just do something off a whim. That may have been a mistake. But as I've said, I've not really played with this palette at all. I just popped in the middle of that shade Spark, which is this one here. We are gonna get to blending. So I'm gonna pop into this shade here, which is Bare, as in B-A-R-E, not B-E-A-R. And I am going to blend this. I'm just gonna keep on blending that, and then I might reapply that red and some of the other colours as well. I'm actually going to go in with this one called Forever on that pencil brush again. I'm just going to darken out the outer and inner a bit more. Let's just blend that out slightly. So I'm going to go into the black in the palette called Muse. You don't need me to hold up the black. Oh, I think that's far too much. I just want the teeniest, tiniest bit. Just the teeniest bit. I just want it, I feel I want it darker. I haven't done makeup for such a long time that I forget. You forget how to do it. I actually forgot to DM anyone for an eyeliner, so I think I'm just going to go in with a black and just tightline my upper and lower waterline. Hate it. Right, now I'm going to go in with Create and Passion as well. So Create, sponge that a little bit, just a blend. Went down far too far. Okay, and then I'm just going to use that pencil brush into the darker shade Passion and get that closer. Okay, so I'm going to put that palette away. There isn't really any other colours I can use in there to finish off my eye look as such. There isn't a brow bone highlight that I want to use or can use. Angela Bright. This is the eye look that I've created using your suggestion, the 39A. Okay, and who else messaged me back? Makeup by MakmeupMissa. She is the one that you need to go to if you want dramatic eye looks and beautiful big eye looks. They are amazing. I love watching her eyelids, and she is just so funny and she's so sweet, and I love her. I love her very much. You need to go and say hi to her and give her all the love in the world. So I messaged her a selection of mascaras, and she very kindly suggested I used the Nars. Look at that, that looks pathetic. This is a little one, but I love the smaller mascaras. They're lovely just to see if you enjoy them or not, and then you can spend out on the full size ones. This is what the wand looks like. I love wands like this, big fluffy wands, and I'm just going to coat my top and bottom eyelashes. But that was the Nars Climax mascara. Thank you, Missa, for suggesting that one, and it gives you plenty of volume, makes your lashes nice and thick. I do need a lash curler. I gave my lash curler away, because I didn't think I needed a lash curler. I now realise that I do. I love these colours though. These colours on my eyes really make the green stand out in my eyes, which I love. I love very much. I do need to reapply that eyeliner. Next, I messaged Hailey. She herself and Kat, who has their own YouTube channel, plus they have their one together called Beauty News, which amazing, absolutely amazing. I love them. Hailey is frigging hilarious. I sent her a very abysmal, I do apologise Hailey, a selection of bronzers, and she picked out the Hoola bronzer. This is one of my little travel size Hoola bronzers, so I am going to use that and bronze up my face. So they both seem just such nice, genuine people, and I've followed them for years and years. I love the makeup breakup, even though it hurts my heart and soul a little bit when they're destroying makeup. I think I've just gone far too over the top with that bronzer. I'm not putting on any blush. They are the ones that do the Project Pan, which I have started doing as well. So thank you Hailey for picking out the Hoola bronzer. She did say it was one of her absolute faves. The next item is from Kat. Kat chose for my highlighter the Violet Voss Pro Palette. I've had this a while. I like this. This actually was in my Project Pan for a little while. It is a little bit glittery, I've got to say. It's a little bit glittery, but I'm going to go in with these two shades here. Mix them two up. Tap it off, and I'm just going to pop that. Maybe go into the dark one a little bit more. Keeping it there. I don't want it to be too light and do a bit of a grey cast on me. It's verging on it a little bit, that lighter shade. Do my nose. My Cupid's bow, and I am going to get my little highlighter brush. I've had this brush for friggin' years. I'm really scared it's going to break, Okay, I'm going to go into Unicorn Luster, which is that one. Okay, so I'm going to go into that one, and that is going to be just a tad on my brow. And my inner corner. Okay, and I'm going to go into that Unicorn Luster as well. And I'm just going to, shall I spray it? Let me spray it. I'm just going to pop it right in the middle of that eyeshadow.
Oh no, it's too dark, too dark. Let me just do a little bit on both sides. No. Just tap it in. I think it's a little bit too dark.
Mykie from Glam and Gore, I asked for eyebrows. She obviously did not reply. Blush, we didn't have a blush. I'm not going to blush. So it is just lips that I really need to sort out. Lips. Shall I go a dark lip? Let me look at the lips and I'll be right back. Okay, so since I am going to be putting on some lashes, I thought I would, I've never tried this, I don't think I have, the Maybelline Lasting Drama Eye Studio Gel Eyeliner. It comes in a little pot. It's probably not surprising to anyone whatsoever, but you get a little brush as well. So one side is the eyeliner brush and one side is a smudger. I've usually, God, look how satisfying that is. I'm just going to line, just a thin line. So I am going to use the Unicorn Lashes in Majestic AF. These are one of my favourite Unicorn Lashes. One of my favourite. Freaking love them. So I'm going to pop those on. And I'll be right back. Okay, so these are Unicorn Lashes in Majestic AF. They're probably a little bit big and a bit dramatic, but I love them. I do love them. Right, I'm going to line my lips, and this is the Maybelline Colour Sensational Crayon in Rich Wine. I wondered just a minute ago, like, you know when you're doing your eye makeup and you think, why did I go with those colour combos? Perhaps because I'm wearing a purple and red bra helped with the situation. And I'm going to use this. I've not used this before. This is the, I've got makeup everywhere, oh my god. This is the Smashbox Be Legendary Liquid Pigment in Crush It. I thought this looked quite perfect. Oh gosh. Oh my god, that smells delicious. And this colour is pretty much perfect. I hope you like the look. Thank you so much for taking the time out to reply to my message and make this look possible. Hopefully you enjoyed this look. Hopefully you approve of this look. I've never been so nervous of a look before. Making, like, just doing a look and hoping that it gets your seal of approval. I would really appreciate each and every one of your feedback on my look. Anyway, thank you for making this video possible. I will see you all next time. Bye.